This show is sponsored by BetterHelp Online Therapy. You are your greatest asset. It's time you started investing in that. Visit betterhelp.com/double toasted and take care of you. You saw the trailer, so let me sum up all 8 episodes of what you see in this series right here, Santa Inc. What's up, motherfuckers? You, my dick. I'm gonna something. Off, titties, piss, ass, nudity, motherfucker, yeah! Just got back from Chicago, but we got more shows coming up. So you can catch us in Miami. And then the next day in Orlando, that's going to be January 20th and January 21st. And then you can see us in Dallas, Texas, February 18th. Go to x1entertainment.com to get your tickets. But if you go below, you can get tickets for these remaining shows over here. You say, no, it ain't us. It's people on YouTube. Not very happy right now with a certain program and a certain person that put on this program. So people, the Jew in question that we're talking about here is Seth Rogan. I knew it. I knew it. Damn, that's one Jew that just can't sit down and shut up.
He's always stirring the pot.
Always stirring trouble, man. He can't be like one of them good ones. Always running his mouth, always making things that get people riled up, either offended, or get people just, upset because of, it's not us. That's his racism.
Sure.
And the white guy in question is Santa Claus. Oh, shit.
Oh, no, not Santa.
Not Santa.
No, after Elvis died, Santa ascended to the top.
Santa, boy. Santa Claus of people. And people like, and wait a minute, Santa Claus voiced by that Jew over there, Seth Rogan?
Ooh.
Some people like, why you so mad? Santa Claus ain't even real.
Thank you. Easy, man. Thank y'all guys. Y'all are awesome. Thank you so much.
Boy, I just missed my part.
You sure did.
I think I cut off the part where I was supposed to have.
You did. I was like,
oh, Jesus.
I was like, what did you just do?
Oh, what did I do? Boy, I cut off the part that I wanted.
Because say, it's all right, man.
Yeah.
That's afterwards.
Well, that works too. Hey, it's all right, man.
It's still real to me, damn it.
Martin is like looking at his kid at school. He's like, it's still real. He's on the mouth in the parts with him. Oh, people, this is one of the greatest clips out there. This man, if y'all haven't seen this before, this is an old clip from E-Bomb's world. That man was upset.
Mm-hmm.
People talking about wrestling is fake. Martin, he talking to you. Martin's the main one like, man, wrestling, I hate wrestling. Wrestling. Look what you did to this man over here, Martin.
For all you've done to your bodies. It's still real to me, damn it. Thank you. Easy, man.
I love it.
Take it easy, man.
That's how like Elvis out there. Take it easy, man. That's how these Twitter commenters and the internet was today. Mad as crying about some of the shit that Seth Rogan saying. They're like, man, why you gotta always mess with the white man? It's like, man, don't we have it hard enough? Jesus, man, give us a break. Looking like him. Like, man, why are you always messing with us, man?
Not Santa.
Yeah, man.
He's an icon.
Santa. He's replacing Santa, who's voiced by a Jew, and replacing him with a woman of color, man. Who's the woman of color? It's a little purple elf named Candy.
Candy.
Voiced by Sarah Silverman, man.
Another Jew.
Another Jew out there.
They're taking over.
How can the Holocaust be real and y'all still taking over so much shit? Boy, they had these people mad today.
These people. Are they people? Do they really count as people?
Martin, they comment enough. Hey, let me put it this way. Some person is putting comments out there. Man. Thing is, Martin. And listen to me now.
All right.
Maybe these people have a point. More like, wait, hey, hold on. No, now listen to me.
Okay. I'll hear you out.
Because the thing that they're mad about is this holiday cartoon from Seth Rogan called Santa Inc.
Right.
And the thing is, this is not just any holiday cartoon special out there. No, this is not for the kids. This is too raunchy.
Oh, yeah, absolutely it is.
This is nasty, Martin. You know, Seth Rogan making one of them adult cartoons again. So the thing is, this is so nasty, Martin. It's so raunchy. Maybe it's not what Seth Rogan said. Maybe it's the way he said it.
Oh.
You know, maybe he just put it in a nasty way that offended people.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and take a look at this. This is on HBO Max. And this is sort of a spoof parody of all the stop motion holiday specials that are out there, the Rankin Bass stuff. Except the twist here is that what if we took something like Rudolph and made it nasty?
Sure.
And made him say the F
made it
word a lot.
raunchy and offensive.
There you go.
And just cussed every other word.
Made it ironic in a way.
And spoke of all the modern issues everyone's dealing with.
And you know what? That just might be good satire. Or maybe the racists have a point. Let's go ahead and take a look at this trailer right here for Santa Inc., Martin.
Behind that day. So let's get these fucking kids some fucking presents.
Ooh, Martin. Ooh, they so edgy.
So edgy.
Ooh.
Is good golly, he's jolly. Our own Santa Claus.
Now, I got to stop it right here because they show a pair of elf titties here.
Do they?
Oh, yeah. And Twitch don't like...
Not even clay elf titties.
Even when you have like fake clay elf titties. When you got claymation titties, hey, as Mr. Twitch said, it's still titties.
Wow.
And you know, these kids, Martin.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Right, that's true. Yeah. Skip the titties and just get back to the F-bombs.
My advice to you is, if I die, get rid of my porn!
Oh, Martin. How you like that cracking edge comedy right there?
Yeah, man. With such stellar comedic writing like that, who could get mad? Who could have a problem with that?
I want to be the next Santa. But do you really have to call me bitch every time you say something?
Yes, bitch, because it's empowering to call you bitch.
Let's go.
That little snippet, it's kind of funny. It's too bad it stretched out for 10 minutes of them doing that.
Yeah. It could have been called Santa Inc. or Don't Know When to F***ing Quit.
Over what we know.
I'll be named successor, die trying.
If you're watching nasty stuff like Santa Inc., then you're probably watching a bunch of other nasty things, and you don't want people to see your browsing history. You don't want people to know what you're doing. So that is why I want to thank ExpressVPN for sponsoring this portion of the show. And y'all know, look, if you're watching this right here, then you need me to talk to you about this right now. ExpressVPN, look, it's what is it? It's simple, okay? It's an app for your computer or your smartphone that encrypts all your network data and tunnels it through a secure VPN server so that your ISP cannot see any of your activity. And you don't have to be nasty about it. I mean, it's all your information. I'm not just talking about you going places that you're ashamed for people to see. No, I'm talking, you don't want any of your information being seen by somebody. Why? Because you have some of these big companies out there
who just love your data.
They just love your data, man. All of your history can be taken and it can be sold to a bunch of big people out there, man.
Yep. Ever talk to somebody and then suddenly there's an ad for it on your browser? That's not a coincidence.
Tech giants are listening anytime they can to get your information. It's your information and they're taking it. How about that? Listen, y'all, if this was outside the internet, they'd be taking your property, your mail, your material things and selling it. That's called theft. But here, they can do it and profit off of something that you get no money for. Well, now you can stop that by using a VPN, and ExpressVPN is one of the best ones out there. I can tell you from my personal experience that ExpressVPN is one of the best ways. It is the best way to hide your online activity from your ISP. You just download the app, tap one button on your device, and boom, you are protected. And I'm going to show you something. I got it here on my phone. There it is. I'm connected right now and definitely feel way more secure. having that up and going. And that's the thing about it too. Once you have it on, you don't have to think about it.
Nice.
It's always on in the background. You have to go through a lot of complications or anything to cut it on. Automatically comes on whenever you cut on your laptop or your smartphone or whatever you're using. It's been rated the #1 VPN service by Business Insider and The Verge. So stop having your personal data and ISPs pimped out to other tech giants out there who are making money with it. Protect yourself and your activity and all your information. I'm going to help you out with that. If you go and visit expressvpn.com/toasted, you can get an extra 3 months free on a 1-year package. And it doesn't cost that much for the year package right there. Anyway, I want to thank ExpressVPN for supporting this portion of the show, and of course, all of you out there for your support. Controversy that's going on with this, where you have these racists, and I'll show you the article. Actually, I got the article over here because for some reason, this has been a thing for yesterday and today and pretty much all weekend here.
That made no goddamn sense.
It don't make no goddamn sense. Anti-Semites, Holocaust deniers, flood comments on trailer for Seth Rogan's Christmas movie.
Gee, just on the trailer, huh?
Just on the trailer, yeah, before it came out. And they went to the credits and put a star about all the Jews that worked on here.
Jesus. Okay.
It's stupid that these racists have so much more to get upset with other than this whole Santa thing. People, this thing is bad, and I'd be more offended by the jokes than I would by the jabs at white man in this.
Yeah, exactly. You spend all that energy getting mad that there's Jewish people talking about white man just looking at the trailer when you can watch the actual show and have plenty to be upset about just by how poorly it's written. This thing sucked.
But if you care anything about comedy,
yeah,
you watch this, you will be more offended by anything they said about white man on this show.
I don't care about that.
The only thing you should be offended about white man on this show is that there's a white man in it. I feel you on that one.
Yeah.
Because they got black people in here. I'm like, brother, why you in this?
Well, he takes off pretty early.
They got a black man in here who's not even real. Look, little stop motion black dude.
Right.
And I'm like, Negro, why you doing this? Why? There wasn't no Nickelodeon show you could be in or some cartoon, not some Adult Swim thing you could do. I watched all 8 episodes.
It's 8 episodes?
This thing don't need to be no series.
No, it doesn't. That's the thing watching. I was like, you know what? Sausage Party got away with it because it was a movie. And this, episode after episode.
How many did you get through?
I got through 3.5.
I told you not to go back in there.
You know what? I know you did. You did. Because I initially, before you even said we were going to talk about this, Friday night, I turned it on. I was like, you know what? There's a new thing I read about it. Let me watch this. And I think I got 12 minutes into that 24 minutes, and I was like, nope.
For y'all look at me and say, man, why you got Martin watching all this bad stuff? I told him from episode 1, I said, don't you do this.
You did. I said, does it pick up? You said no. And I just thought, you know what? I don't want to come in here completely uninformed. Let me watch a little bit. I started watching the second one. And then my wife, she goes, wow, you liking this? I'm like, not really. No, not at all. And so for the next 2 episodes, we sat there with her just looking at me. And I was like, yeah, I told you. And she's like, why? I was like, I know.
I'm going to tell you something. Both of y'all, I would love to have some pity, but you brought that shit on yourself.
Brought it on ourselves.
I told you.
The 3rd episode, I thought, well, maybe. Then I started watching the 4th one. And then I realized this shit, not only is it bad and repeating the same jokes and just saying because it doesn't have a punchline, but it's on a treadmill. It's just kind of going in circles. I figured, okay, I don't have enough time. Oh, wait, Corey's changed the time of the show to 5:45. And if he's changed the time to 5:45, that probably means we won't actually start till 6:30. So I was going to go ahead and just watch the rest. I was like, I'll be late because he won't be ready. But 10 minutes into that 4th one, I was like, I can't do it. I can't do no more.
People,
I got to tap out.
Let me tell you something. And I'm trying to be fair with this. I'm trying to come in and just not rail on something because I always try to find something positive to say about things. And I do have some things that are positive to say. Not much, though. And I'm going to tell you why, man. People, I'm going to do an impression of this for you. I'm gonna sum this. I'm gonna sum this
Corey,
up
there's
for you.
kids here.
Oh, fucking kids. You know what?
Okay, that's the
hell with
movie.
these kids out here. I'm gonna sum. You saw the trailer, so let me sum up all 8 episodes of what you see in this series right here, Santa Inc. What's up, motherfuckers? You, my dick. I'm gonna something. Fuck off, titties, piss, ass, nudity, motherfucker, yeah! Now, did I annoy you? Then you stay away from this shit. If you're loving it, then you got 6 hours of something and some change to watch with this, because that's all this is right here.
Man, it is like comedians. The longer they've been in the game, the more they're like, I'm done with being funny. I just want to shock.
Yeah, people. I say it's not funny. I say I'm funny, but of course that depends on taste. You know, if you think dropping F-bombs is edgy on its own, because I know y'all thinking, who the hell are y'all to sit up here and talk about raunchy humor? You know, every other episode, we can't even keep count of how many F-bombs you drop. Y'all always bringing up dicks. Y'all always being nasty. You're always sitting up here being crass and offensive to people. So what kind of hypocrites are you to come in and tell Santa Inc. what they should do? Ain't nobody telling them shit that they should do. But I like to think that when we do this, it's just there to, and listen, it's all opinion, right? It's all perception. I like to think we're just using these things to maybe pepper language a little bit. I like to think that we are telling crass stories. We are being nasty. There's something behind it, like a story.
A story.
Like maybe something clever that's going to follow up. Maybe, it ain't even got to be a good punchline, just a punchline.
Mm-hmm. Yes, a punchline. I felt like, I was like, I just want a punchline. Yeah, it just you set something up and just finish it off with a punchline.
I ain't getting, without the line, I'm just getting punched.
I don't need an F-bomb. I don't need you to say bitch 8 times.
But it depends. It depends on who you are, right? I mean, if you find that funny, if you think that is cool, then yeah. If you don't mind sex being brought up just for the sake of being shocking, then yes, you might find this completely 100% hilarious. Or another way of putting it, if you're 12 years old, you might think that this is, oh my God, this is edgy, because you just start cursing around your friends, or you're not allowed to say naughty words around the adults. If that is you, then fine. Knock yourself out, man. But and I like that stuff too. But when it's when it's part of something clever, not when it's literally for sake.
It really is.
It really is. People, this thing is, I wanted to be behind this so bad because last time, and to show you that I'm being fair, last time Seth Rogan did this, I thought it was hilarious because he did an animated movie where it was nothing but raunchiness going on. And I thought it was funny.
Oh yes, I'm the first to enter eternity. The pipes are coming. Oh Jesus! Oh, gummy skin!
There was some actually, I think, some good writing. There was a message behind all of this.
Sure.
And it did feel like a parody of Pixar movies or family films. And for some reason he had it right with that. Now I don't know how much weed he's been smoking and how much money people are giving him, just because he's at that point now where it's just kind of like I got power.
Yeah.
I can take a project from somebody else, or I can write something and step in the room and I already got an audience to get it done.
Sure.
It seems like Seth Rogan has reached that point where he is so successful with what he can do that he ain't trying no more, at least not with this.
Well, I don't know that there was not so much like not trying. It felt to me like you had a handful of writers in the room and they got on this jag of what's the most offensive we can, not just offensive thing we can say, but the most offensive we can make each and every one of these characters, where they were just riffing back and forth, cracking each other up. There's nobody going like, well, guys, we should probably, have this mean something. Well, I think, and it just kept going with it.
Well, I think what happened here is that for one, this does not need to be a series.
No.
So when this is 8 episodes, and granted they're 24 minutes long a piece, but when this is 8 episodes long, they really are stretching this out. Sausage Party was a movie.
Yeah.
So you're keeping things fairly tight, and it was not that long of a movie. So you're keeping things tight. Really, this could have been this would have worked as if you really want to do a parody, because what they're doing is they want to come in and the whole thing is they really are too much into the gimmick. Whereas like we're going to take the Rankin Bass specials like Rudolph, and hey, what if we just added cursing and sex? It seems like they didn't get beyond the gimmick after that. You know, they didn't go beyond like, let's actually write some clever jokes behind these things. Let's actually do proper satire. Most of it is them just yelling F words and being nasty. And they seem to think that that was enough. But I think that the reason why, because if they really, really, really wanted to come in and do a proper satire, they would have made it as short. This could have been a 20-minute short, just like Rudolph or any of these other Rankin Bass shows.
I would give them an hour, maybe even an hour and a half, like
a movie.
Yeah, really an hour though.
Yeah, you know, I think they could have cut it shorter. I think you could do 30 minutes and make a proper satire. Make it, you know, make it sort of like the format of those children's shows, but then have the point delivered much quicker. Because if you get to episode, because I saw all of it, if you get to like episode, by the time you get to episode 6, there's a turnaround in there. Not much, but there's a turnaround that really delivers what's going on here.
Okay.
The characters become, believe it or not, they become a little more complex. The message that they've been trying to do, and I'm not going to say what it is in case you want to go see this or watch this on HBO Max. The message that they're doing hits a little harder.
Okay.
Which is a true meaning of Christmas type things. And I'm sitting here watching, it's like, it took you 5 episodes to get to this. We could have done this 3 episodes ago.
Yeah, I don't know that I could get that far. Because as far as I am, it's like, okay, everything is, let's skewer white man and bro culture over and over and over. And it's like, I got it.
Well, before they even do that, it's like these jokes, again, since you got so much time to play with, these jokes, and some of them I think could work well if they just shorten them a little bit. But these jokes seem to be extended. They are stretched out just so we would have room to put in.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it is. It's almost like there's a minister of working on staff, and it's his job to come in and punch up the scripts by adding them in.
They stretch it out just so that they can pepper their jokes, because they feel like saying F-bombs, MF bombs, sex jokes in here. They think that makes it funny, and it does not. If you don't have a proper joke set up and all you are relying on are curse words, then that gets old. And that gets really old for 8 episodes, whether it be 20 minutes or an hour. And they already start out with jokes that are thin anyway.
Yeah.
You know, it's better to just get it and get out. And to give you an example of how some of these jokes work, man. They start out with some things that could actually lead to pretty cool storylines or plot lines. There's something here, the mystery of why Santa's selling his hair. Why is he selling his beard? It's like, all right, you know, I'll bite. Why is he doing that? But a character comes in and tells one of the PR people, hey, you want to know why Santa is selling his beard? I do, but before you tell me, can you toss my salad? It's like, why we got to do this shit? Yeah. It's like, it's like, really, I would even go with the tossing salad. And if you know what tossing salad is, ask Chris Rock or go look on Reddit or something. But I was like, man, I don't even mind tossing some salad and y'all gonna take that sound clip. I don't mind tossing some salad. but I don't even mind the joke being that if it lent to something.
I know.
But they are just saying it because tossing salad is funny.
Yeah.
What are you, a fucking child? It's funny how you making this for adults and you're acting like a bunch of 5th graders. You know, they just keep trying to push the edginess, the reindeer on meth. That's why they fly so fast.
I know. Yeah, that big reveal, and then I was like, huh. So you just kind of dropped that.
Yeah,
it was just a joke because it was a thing that was like, oh, it's the dark side, and it's funny because it's offensive. You never think about that, and we're done.
Yeah, people, and it just goes on. Things are just dark or sexual or raunchy just for the sake of it, for nothing else. Candy's mom is a hoe who runs around naked. There's a lot of piss jokes. Grandpa's a sex addict. You got a dude who's having sex with an angel ornament. You know, these things, it's all for the shock value. Oh, he's an angel. Okay, what else you got behind that? Nothing. Get the hell out of my face. If you went further enough, you would see that the main character who's trying to set up Santa is not the kind of person you think it is. It's like they're actually kind of wrong. You know, and a lot of these characters are flawed. You know, so it's not just totally like white man bad, everybody else, people of color is good. It's not saying that at all. The person who's actually is going against Santa, Santa's got the right idea. The person who's trying to set him up is actually wrong.
Oh.
And they make a point of that. But Santa's not all, you know, he's not but no one in here is a good character.
No.
You know, Santa's an asshole too, but he's not the only one. Everybody is.
Well, that's the thing. When everybody's an asshole, then there's nothing to compare them to. After a while, you're like, okay, so it's just a whole series full of nothing but assholes across the board.
You know, you call everybody snowflakes. You call everybody sensitive. But you motherfuckers saw a trailer. You saw a trailer and lost your shit. And you know what you're talking about online? And believe me, I ain't trying to back Seth Rogan up on this at all because I'm not crazy about this. You know that. You hear me right now. But y'all talking about Seth Rogan has a meltdown on social media because no one likes his trailer. Thing is, Seth Rogan got you motherfuckers exactly where he wanted. He got you mad. He got you tweeting. He got you commenting. When he does that, you fell into whatever it is he was doing because he knows like he's going to fucking fool you with 4 episodes, and the 5th episode, you're going to make it look stupid for even raising hell about it. So guess what? You fell into, for all you people mad at Jews out there, y'all fell into his oven right there.
Oh, wow.
You know, if you had watched, you'd realize it's not going where you think it is. But believe me, I wouldn't even do that to y'all.
So I need to skip to the 5th episode? Or?
No, you skip this shit is what you need to do.
Okay.
I mean, he's putting things out there to trigger you. And I ain't saying it's all even funny, man, because it's all kind of obvious. It's like, man, if this stuff was in a better, clever context, it would be a lot smarter. But he's putting things out there, and the thing is, it's getting you and I upset.
Right.
You're upset because you think it's about you. I'm upset because the message could have been much better, but it's just kind of obvious and lame.
Provide health insurance with maternity leave.
It sickens my heart that we don't provide that. But what can you do?
Revise the system. Prioritize empathy and compassion.
You and me both.
You know, y'all need to stop, man.
Yeah, can you stop beating me in the head with that?
It's like this is doing nobody any good. It's not worth me going like, yeah, get him, Seth Rogan. It's not worth you talking about fuck you, Seth Rogan. It ain't worth nobody's time.
No.
This shit is obvious as ain't nothing really clever about it. The only thing that's cool about it is that there was not one person saying in the middle of that.
Oh, yeah, that is one of the rare moments when that doesn't happen.
It's a rare moment. Am I right?
Yes, you're right.
If you want an example of something that is raunchy, but the raunchiness is it works because it's not the main point, go watch Sausage Party, like I just mentioned. Or you can, if you want to watch something episodic where they actually have a point each episode, watch this.
Look, you're the guy that wanted an epic adventure. I'm the guy with only one hover chair.
And things are pretty much the same.
Rick and Morty is doing the same thing that this is trying to do, but it's not doing it as much. And there are really, really, really very, very, very clever ideas behind it.
It's really good at walking you into things.
Yeah. Every sex joke, every raunchy joke, every bleeped out F-bomb, it's accompanied by something. They think because they got an idea, the idea just gets by on its own. You need to quit smoking all that goddamn weed. What you need to do, you need to smoke. You need to quit smoking and start getting your shit together, man, because this is what you're going to put out from now on. I'm done.
Yeah.
And I got Seth Rogen's back. I think Seth Rogen's a really funny guy. I loved a lot of his movies, man. I love the movies that people don't like. But you got to get your shit together on this one. Take your ass to rehab or something if you need to, but don't you put no shit out like this no more.
Well, it's too bad that the races are going off because the controversy suddenly eclipsed the actual thing. People may go back and forth over the controversy or like it in spite of that without actually watching it and seeing and acknowledging like, wow, this is really, really bad.
We have too many examples out there, y'all. You can watch a shitload of things on Adult Swim where this is better than this. You can watch South Park. It's better than this.
Yeah, they were the original guys who knew how to be offensive but have a clever point to it.
Yeah.
So that gave it a balance.
Yeah.
There's no balance here.
No. It's just them getting by giggling at all the curse words they say, and I'm tired of it. So yeah, it's some bullshit for me, man. I don't know how it is for you.
Oh, I like I said, I could not even finish it.
But what you saw,
what I saw was it was some bullshit. It was bullshit from the first episode and bullshit from the fourth.
Yeah, straight up bullshit,
like
man. You know what? Somebody put it out there. Watch Moral Oral.
Oh yeah,
Moral Oral is it's the same thing. Moral Oral is doing what this does better, so much better than what they're doing here, man.
Took the kid on a hunting trip.
Oral? He didn't kill anything, did he?
Look, everything went like clockwork. We were father and son, got some fresh air, things died, came home, get off my back.
That father's pathetic in that.
No. They always make fathers pathetic.
They do. Anyway, there you go, y'all. There you go. But hey, you know what? Maybe it's all opinion, y'all. So maybe if it's
maybe it's your thing.
If it is, I ain't trying to shame nobody for what they like. So if you like it, you let me know.
So I can block you.
Before I cut your ass up. You know what? I'll tell you before I leave, I'll tell you 100%. I'm 100% behind leave the white man alone. If you gonna do him like this.
Right.
Leave the white man alone, leave the white woman, leave everybody alone if you're going to do him like this. Shit, at least we got that in common. Who said we can't come together, man?
Sure.
Boy, Seth Rogan, you made a Christmas miracle. You brought all of us together, man.
Jets and the Sharks.
Hey, everyone, support our Patreon, which helps us to continue bringing you our live streams, videos, and podcasts while bringing you new content such as exclusive live streams and animated shorts.